Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today we're continuing with things that I don't do very often. We are going back to Assetto Corsa Competizione, this time one of the multi-class races at Spa, GT3 and GT4, and we're going to be in the Mercedes AMG GT4 car. Now this all came about with a message that I received very, very late last night from a good mate of mine who's an Austrian racing driver called Chris. Chris is a very experienced racer. He's currently racing in the GT World Challenge Europe Endurance Cup in a 992 GT3R, and he's taught me a lot and inspired me a lot. When you don't see him doing things like this is back at the Golf 12 Hours in 2018. You can see him at the Paddock Club at the Formula One races around the world. You can see him in Porsche Super Cup. You'll see him pretty much everywhere, and he's one of the nicest guys you could meet. He's very approachable, so if you ever see him in the paddock, go up, say hello, tell him I sent you there, and he'll more than happily give you a quick selfie with his cheesy crash helmet. That'll make sense if you look it up. Now, I first met Chris about 7 or 8 years ago, I think, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, not sure. Time flies when you're out here having fun. At an event. And after a few events working together, he got in a car with me, and then he went very quiet. And probably the biggest compliment I've ever had doing what I do is he sat in the car and he said, if you'd started racing when you were younger, he said, I'd probably be in trouble now. Now, I don't know how much he meant that, but I took it as a compliment, and it sort of helped me on my journey to then start sim racing. Chris actually sim races a lot to a very high level as well, very successful with a lot of wins in endurance races online and indeed in real life. Now, he's given me a lot of encouragement, a lot of help, and a lot of guidance with what I'm doing and pushing me to do things that I don't normally do. And last night he said to me, listen, there's a GT4 race, come and jump online. And I couldn't last night just because it was so late and I was about to go to bed, but I decided to have a go today, hoping that we might actually get on track together. But his elo is a lot higher than me in Assetto Corsa Competizione. We're pretty much level in Assetto Corsa, and I thought I'd give it a go at Spa. Now, I know Spa reasonably well, but I don't know the Mercedes. Now, I said a long time ago, and I think I say it in this video, go and drive a car that suits you, and Chris has suggested 3 cars. This was one of them. I went and drove it and it seemed to work. I drove the McLaren, which he also suggested, and I couldn't get on with it. So remember, when you're racing, don't go and race your favourite car. Race the car that works with your driving style. And as you'll see from this, seemed to work for me. Now, if it's the first time you've ever seen any of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And of course, comment away. I will put Chris's Twitch link at the bottom as well, so you can follow him. He comes up with a lot of good hard racing. He's quite a bit more talented than me. So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, or indeed, if it's that time of the evening, something stronger, and enjoy this. I'm trying to not get any damage. I'm trying to stay on track. I'm trying to stay out of people's way. And my aim, 36.
30 seconds.
Somewhere between 25 and 30th. Overall. We are in a Mercedes, not a car I've driven. We've done 2 laps and a little bit of quali. That's it.
Going double fire.
Okay, we've got away this time. Don't know what he thinks he's doing. We got cold tyres, we got cold brakes. We're on the dirty part of the track. I don't really care about that. The speed I'm going, it's not going to make a huge difference. Right, let's try and stay out of trouble. GT3 behind. Come past. Car off to the left. Pile up to the right. This is the problem when the GT3s don't qualify. They're coming from behind. I didn't realise that was a GT4, otherwise I wouldn't have yielded in for him. I wasn't looking. But we're still fourth in class. We've stayed out of trouble. Right, let's see if we can get this guy back. I'll tell you what, top 5 in GT4 would be nice. Slow car up ahead. We've got GT3 coming up behind us. Try to stay out of your way, dude. I tried. Here come the GT3s that got in trouble earlier. Just checking what my indicators are doing there. I did indicate out of the way for him. Right, let's try and get into a bit of a rhythm now. See if we can stay ahead of the remaining GT4s. Put in some decent laps. And finish. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Try not to get any off tracks there. I've just realised those 3 cars ahead are the top 3 in GT4. Fifth is just behind me. That's a bit better. Nearly flat, but not quite. Now I'm running a safe setup with a couple of changes. And still learning to drive this car. We're now up to third. Don't know what happened there. I'm not a Spa expert, but I know my way around it at least. So 2:35.2 is my quickest round here. Now see if I can stay consistent up the top left. You'll see next to the lap time, the little box keeps turning red and green. If it's green, I'm quicker. If it's red, I'm slower. And the time shows you the difference from my fastest lap. A little bit too much throttle there. It's funny, I was watching the Spa 24-hour at the weekend. And a guy did exactly that in a Ferrari and put it in a wall. They were all running and he did it. Right, I'll tell you how he did it, like that. So I'm starting to suffer from a bit of understeer now, which I didn't have at the beginning. We're still fifth in class. Although sixth, he's only 2 seconds behind. We're not even halfway through the race yet. I've just realised I haven't got Jim on. My crew chief. Aston had a good run out of there then. I think this will see me go down to sixth in class, particularly when you outbrake yourself like that. No, I can't get crew chief on. That's the BMW off. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of understeer now. I think he is too. I just need to wait for him to throw it off. We're still fifth. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the top boys. I hit a button and changed my position, what my outright position was, and it confused me because I couldn't see why a faster car was coming. So on the left, at the bottom left, you'll see my name and a number 412. 4 is GT4. If it begins with a 1, it's a GT3. They're faster, so they should be catching. Hopefully the 4s don't. Bizarrely, I have got indicators, so I am trying to tell them where I am. Or where I'm going to be, at least. So that was a slow lap for us because we were getting out of the way of people. But we're still in 21st, we're still 5th in class. So I said I wanted to be 30th to 36th. Currently we are 21st. Yeah, I thought that'd be an off track then. We've got 5 minutes left. So my good mate Chris Ockling, who suggested this race, he races the 992 GT3R. I said, should I do GT3? He said, yeah, but not the Porsche. Right, that's where I was going wrong round there. Somebody's gone off up ahead. Probably went wide there, so I'm not too worried. Next position in GT4 is 9 seconds behind me. So just maintaining that 9 seconds between me and 6th place in GT4. I'd rather like to keep 5th in class. But don't forget, this is split 2. These are not the fast boys. And I haven't gone into any great lengths of setup. And I haven't done a lot of practice in this car, but considering I am not a Mercedes fan, IRL, in real life, if you didn't know what that meant, I like this. It sounds great. So we're only 8 seconds behind 4th. And overall, as a first GT4 multi-class race, I'm quite happy with that. Safety rating should go back up now. And there is the checker flag. So there we go, my first GT4 race and coming 5th in class. I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. Now, I don't know what the level of the guys who were behind me were. My lap times weren't super quick. I was 2 or 3 seconds off first place in GT4s. But I'll take that as a little bit of progress. I don't think that was too bad. So I think I will continue doing some more GT4 racing as we come into the next season. Now, as it stands at the moment, we still don't know what we're going to get in season 15 with low fuel motorsport. I know we're getting the Cupras. I know we're going to get multi-class in the Assetto Corsa Competizione, but I don't know what else we're going to get. I know we're not getting the Super Tourers. So the GT4s will probably take that place. And I've been having a quick play with the radicals this week, so I'm hoping we might get some radicals. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on track.